these pictures we got from the Professor Akonta report, that 38-page report. This is the Upper Prama forest.
How would you say that there's no evidence when you have this?
And we have the Tiwa forest as well, and then also most part of it, what's happening in the Eastern and Ashanti region. This is it. If you go into the report, you see all these pictures in there. So there was a specific mention of Imperial Heritage. That was the company that, in the report, Gabriel Chidaku was described as the legal counsel for that firm, correct?
Yeah.
And according to Professor Boating, at the point when, through the task force's work, they discovered that the company was engaged in not prospecting, but in mining with a prospecting license, which amounted to illegal mining.
That's
because you cannot use a prospecting license for mining. And when he stopped them, he received a call from Gabriel Chidaku. When Gabi also came out to explain why he made that call. Professor Boating indicated that in his view amounted to some level of influence, and he being stopped in trying to do his work. He captured it in the report.
Yes.
So, Kpebu, was that enough basis for the AG to have made reference to that statement made by Professor Boating as does that amount to some level of evidence to an act during that period?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So can say that's how come the statement by the AG beggars believe that there's no evidence. It's a mockery. As if he's gaslighting us. Yes, that's how politicians are. They will get the evidence and say, there's no evidence. Then you now start questioning your sanity. You yourself. That's gaslighting. Politicians like that. The thing is here, say, it's white. Say, no, it's blue. Look at it again. It's blue. Confuse you, sir.
Generalization is worrisome.
But they will tell you, generally, when you read, they will tell that politicians like gaslighting
So
citizens.
in this instance, he wants to be exempted.
Every time he wants
he has stated...
If every time we have to state the exception, we will not make much progress. So everything I say here, generally, please take it that there is an exception. So every time we state the general, just remember there is an exception. So Honorable Apia Kubi has already shown through his submissions that he is the exception. So that's fine. Let's move on. Yeah, so Mr. Okanse, it's very clear that, look, from Boating's report, went a lot. It took us very far. You've shown the evidence, and then, but let me zero in on the Gabi angle that you've shown. From Boating says, look, Gabi called, and TV3, you also even did an interview. The last time we discussed this, we saw it. Gabi sat in there and said, Imperial Heritage has all their licenses. So what we expected the investigators to do was to go around and check EPA, Minerals Commission, Water Resources Commission, and all the other agencies that give permits and licenses for actual mining to take place. Simple. So to the extent that the AG's opinion doesn't cover this, the opinion is incomplete. It doesn't pass muster. Because once, and you see, I went straight for the jugular because you're already aware. So let's repeat the basic facts, just in case some didn't follow that aspect. The reason I went for the jugular is that the basic facts are that, as you've seen in the video, Erastus Asaredonko says that the destruction was the size of 10 football fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So imagine 10 football fields. And then when you watch the video, he did a documentary. If you watch the video, you see one of the soldiers complaining that, look, for him, that was the biggest distraction he had seen. That's a distraction caused by Imperial Heritage, Gabi's, the company he was acting for. He says that is the biggest distraction. The soldier was in so much pain. That is the biggest distraction he's seen. So when you have the distraction being undisputed, Erastus is still alive, okay? And then also the gold that they seize gold. They seize gold. Erasmus Asaredonko was standing there. Then apart from that, there's also the concentrate called black. So all these are evidence. So what you needed to do, the pinnacle of the case was that the investigators were under a duty to go to the regulatory agencies to find out if the requisite permits and licenses were truly obtained. Then the case would be open and shut. Open and shut, like we mean so easy to win. Because it's license. Once you've seen the distraction, you say, Master, now license no way. Where is the license? If you don't have a license, then you are in trouble. So this thing AG is defending. That's why I say it's gaslighting. As gaslighting, when somebody tries to deny what is so obvious, say, oh, it never happened, it never happened, it never happened, it never happened. So that you are now left questioning your own sanity. That's how come. Or sometimes you hear gaslighting in relationships, the abusive ones. Yeah, the other person is just abusing you, causing you to have doubt. You even begin to doubt your own confidence. So because of that, I had to go and watch the video again. And Mr. Okan said, you have played the video, part of it here. Part of it. Distraction the size of 10 football fields. 10 football fields. And Gabi confirms that that's his company. Gabi Ochredako, right? That's his company.
No,
the company for which he was acting.
Is he a lawyer for the company?
He says lawyer.
So that is not his company.
Yes, thanks for your correction. Oh, but all along we've been making it once in a while to sleep. Yes.
Don't sleep.
Well, yeah, thank you. So he says that, look, he's lawyer for the company.
Are you the host?
These are the
respectfully.
No, it's okay. Let's go.
It's all right.
So with that, then like I'm saying, please, this is an open and shut case. So what we have to say about this, to conclude on this particular matter, is that, look, thankfully this is a criminal case. It has no expiration date. The AG should go back, ask the police to do proper investigations. Because look, and I can show you, last year, around this time, October, 4 of us reported Akonta mining to the CID. They are still investigating.
What's the status of that case?
Madam Fosina Kofi,
and
Engineer Ken Ashigbe,
and then
Kwame Sapon
of the CID.
Yes.
What's the latest with that?
Yeah, so we haven't met Madam Fosina Kofi, CID boss, in the last 4 months. I think, we met a bit before 4 months ago. And then she said they were still investigating, so we should be patient. Madam Kofi, lawyer stroke police woman, police officer. It's been long. We are begging. This thing is not too long. You see, it's not rocket science. Look, that particular case, the Akonta mining case, that one, the minister responsible for lands and forests, Abu Jinapo, came out to say that, look, Akonta mining didn't have a license. The CEO of the Minerals Commission, Martin, what's his name? He also came out to say that Akonta mining has no mining lease. It's only the president who came at a point to defend Akonta mining by saying that at the time he was speaking in Kufuridua, sometime
January this year,
Akonta mining was not mining in the forest. And I was like, really? Who has asked the president? We are talking about mining at a certain point. So why would the president come in January 2023 to seek to absolve Akonta mining of actions that took place prior to January 2023? So, Madam CID boss, we've been very patient. You see, I've been quiet. We've tried to keep this thing quiet, give you enough time. But I think, look, writing to Minerals Commission for their confirmation whether they were leases, going to Water Resources Commission, EP, and the rest. 1 year, it's been long. So we beg, let's hear something about the Akonta mining thing. Let's hear something about it. Investigations have to conclude at a certain point. This, Abu Jinapo said it, and he's still in office. He said it. It was very clear that nobody gave Akonta mining a mining lease to do what they were doing in the Tano Nimri forest. And Erasmus Asaredonko once again, he went to do a documentary. He has a video footage. He gave us some. He's turned over some to the CID. So this thing is taking too long, too long. We need to bring some of these cases to court. We have to prosecute because that's accountability. Yes, let the court decide. At least we've seen the distraction and there were no permits. Once there were no permits and the distraction and the mining took place, let the court decide. Let the courts decide. We can't keep pushing this in slow, pussyfooting. Because when we do that, that's impunity. Then we create a situation in which Ghanaians will believe. There's always been that suspicion that justice is for the strong. Yes, once again, I want to quote from Socrates, the book written.
From Plato to Socrates.
Everything, because when you go and read Socrates, the Republic, laws, and all the other things, you see that it's as if, hey, society doesn't change much. Yeah, 360 BC. These books were written. Justice is the thing is that justice is for the strong. So because it's Chairman Woon to me, investigations can go on, never concluding. Mr. Cancer, you know what? I just remember this song. Ambuli, I don't sing well, but let me just try. I'll say, as a chin, as I say, Yinara, watch your letter when you that. You see, very, very slow, very slow. Yes.
Yes.
Morning, evening, one letter. What but letter when you that? One letter, they go type, tired. Like the way they explain, tired. Please, listen, this is serious. It's serious. You've seen the distraction. You've seen how citizens are suffering. You've seen the babies that are malformed. Yeah, you see the recent documentary was done showing that the impact of mining on the river bodies.
In some parts of the Ashanti region.
Yeah, the fish we are consuming is polluted, cyanide, all those things. Babies are born with deformities. Some parts of the bodies are not formed. Others have extra legs and limbs and all that. So this is a case that we should rush to court quickly. Then confidence will be reposed in the system. But when we do this kukwasa thing, slow, it's as if we are pushing for some events to come and overtake it. No, It's not going to happen. Some events will not overtake this Akonta mining thing.
Okay.
And the AG's opinion, this very bad opinion, should not overtake the Akonta mining thing.
Okay, thank you.